Okay, man, I always got to straighten shit out, right? So let's go, man. Why waste time? Okay, so everybody talking this Civil War bullshit, right? But a lot of people don't understand what the fuck they talking about because a lot of y'all got in the game in the fourth quarter. Like, I've been following this shit since day one, man. Day fucking one, right? So if you've been paying attention, in the Nusara Jusara, it tells you everybody has to return to their natural land, or to their natural country, or to their original country, right? Which means that wherever white folks come from, they have to go back there. Those $5 Indians, they have to return home now. If you're not from this land, Turtle Island, you have to return home. This is why they're talking the Civil War. This is why they've been saying leave the world behind, because all these folks that ain't from Turtle Island have to go back home, right? So I want y'all to listen. Okay, so America is on the hook for $500 trillion. America is being sued right now for $500 trillion for reparation for the indigenous people, which is us, right? Okay, because they came over here, they did all this bullshit, tried to steal our land, and didn't give us any money. Change our identity, right? Change our fucking identity, and try to call us who we not. They paid the Asians, the $5 Asians, them shrimp fried rice cooking motherfuckers. They paid them $5 to come over here and pretend to be Indians. Oh man, I'd slap a fucking egg roll out of a few of them motherfuckers. But anyway, let's keep it moving, right? So, America is being sued for $500 trillion. It's 161 million per Indian, right? So what they was trying to say is, hey, they was trying to give us land. Say, hey, why don't we just give them land and some money? How you gonna give us our own land as reparation? How you gonna give us our own land as fucking reparation? So what has to be done is they have to return the country back to the Indian people, right? They have to return the land back to us, which I've been telling y'all. We have the allodial title to Turtle Island. This country has never been called United States of America. Never. This country's name is Turtle Island. That's the way it's always been. Okay? So, Turtle Island. T.I. And not the rapper. Let's go, man. So now, by the country being turned over to Turtle Island, if you read the Nusara Jusara, it tells you everybody that's attached to the United States government, which means if you have a citizenship, or if you came over here on some bullshit the government hooked up, right, you're going to have to return to your original land or original country, which means that it's time for a lot of people to go home. So this is where the Civil War comes in at, because a lot of these white folks ain't gonna want to leave. They ain't going back to that fucking mountain. They ain't going back to that fucking Caucasus Mountain. You think it's gonna be hard getting them motherfuckers out the house? This is why they've been trying to take the guns away from people for a long time, because they know that this day was coming. Now they have to go in these houses and drag these white people out by the leg, put them on a ship and send them back home, put a stamp on their ass and send them back home. This is where the Civil War is coming in at. Huh? This is where the Civil War is coming in at. If you read the Nusara Jusara, it tells you everybody has to go home. So if you're not originally from Turtle Island, you have to go home. Them $5 Indians, them white folks, the Swedish, the Germans, the French, every fucking body. Y'all got to return home, bruh. I didn't make the laws, right? I didn't make the laws. They did. Now, so the United States is not telling the people what needs to be done. This is why they're going to black out the internet, because they're going to be going in houses, grabbing people and shipping them out this country, right? Now, we're going to see if we African Americans or we Indigos. Now, I always tell people, if you pay attention, isn't Haiti in Africa? Well, if Haiti's in Africa, why they're called Haitians? And why we're called African American? Isn't Ghana in Africa? Why they're called Ghanaians? Huh? But why we call African American? I guess we from all over that motherfucker, huh? Make this shit make sense, man. But anyway, this is what the Civil War is about, man. The Civil War is about everybody has to return home to their homeland, their original country, right? So we're going to see if we, the Indians, came over here on a boat, or if it was white people that came over here on a boat, because everybody's going to get shipped the fuck out of here that ain't from here. If you're not indigenous to the land, they put the stamp on your ass and you getting the fuck up out of here. This is what the Civil War is about, man. I've been trying to tell y'all, pay attention. I've been following this thing since day one. If you want to see a list of the Nusara Jusara and the things that has to happen in this country, I can post it again, but it tells you. If you go down to number 7 and number 8, it tells you all college degrees is fake, every last one of them. All high school diplomas is fake, every last one of them. Not half, every last one of them. And everybody that's not indigo to the land has to leave, right? Has to fucking leave. This is why they talking Civil War and leave the world behind, because they are prepping white people for your times up here. See, when y'all keep talking about I'm a citizen of America, America's a corporation, not a country. Citizen means employee. So if America, if America or the United States gave you a citizenship, you are an employee of the United States. Now, with that being said, the United States, or the contract for the United States of America, has expired as of October 31st, 2023. So this is why you see in the military presence starting to pick up around the country, because they're going to start rounding up the non-indigo people, putting stamps on their ass, dragging them out their fucking house and putting them in a mailbox and put return to sender. Putting a return to sender. I told y'all, we're going to see who land this is in a little bit. Let's keep going. All right. Y'all pay attention. Be safe out there.